My name's Nathan Beckett. I'm married to my wife Elle, and we have two beautiful children, Harry, our son, and our daughter Grace, and we have an angel, Harrison, in heaven. The best way to describe Harry's personality is very similar to mine. Gravitates to people, likes to have a lot of fun, loves to have a joke, and he's caring. Harry's birth, for us, it was terrifying. It was a mix of emotions. We were excited that, we had a baby boy and he was alive, but yeah, the battle had just begun. He was 24 weeks, 16 weeks premature. It could go any direction. Like, it could last an hour, a day, a week. The doctors from the NICU would sit down and explain, what happens if you have a baby at this stage, what happens if you have a baby at this stage. So we knew we were realistic of how serious it was to have a baby that early, and also the possibilities that it may not end well. You can't describe how emotional and the love that just overwhelms you when you first see your baby. But then at the same time you're thinking, oh, he's in the back of your head, like, don't get too carried away, he's very sick. So when I first found out Harry was high risk of cerebral palsy, Elle rang me. I was at work, and I just remember there was just instant cold sweats and my mouth went dry. And when you get told that your son might have cerebral palsy, you can't sit there and say, no, I don't want to do this. You don't have a choice. You just got to roll up your sleeves and put on a brave face and face the next day. Once you get the information and you're educated a bit more, it's a lot easier to digest. But when you've got no idea about the subject at all, it is terrifying. Just getting on the front foot, because of his prematurity, he wouldn't naturally evolve like a full-term baby would. So we kind of had to manipulate and encourage the body to do certain things. So then Harry's brain would start to react to some of the movements that he was doing. But yeah, we noticed the early intervention made a massive difference. Every cliche you hear in life, it all starts with a foundation, and setting up a really strong foundation for Harry made a massive difference. So the therapy still has CPA. He does speech therapy and he does OT, occupational therapy. He's at the stage now where he's understanding colours and numbers, and he's starting to put more than 1-2 word sentences together. Yeah, it's just made a massive difference. So the extra mile events are very important to my family and I, because it gives opportunity for places like CPA to receive very important funds needed to do their wonderful work and to help children like my son. If I had the opportunity to speak to someone who's doing the extra mile event, the first thing I'd say is thank you. Without people like you, organisations like the CPA don't get the needed funds, and also the awareness. Before we had Harry, our awareness of cerebral palsy was very minimal, but now through Harry's therapies, we're well aware of the fantastic work organisations like CPA do. And yeah, I'd just say thank you so much, and we need more people like you.